Dear students, welcome to our class on statistical models. Statistical models in agriculture meteorology advances. 1. It's a wonderful science. Crop growth modeling itself is a wonderful science. Statistical models in crop growth models is a further wonderful science. Why and how? You see, empirical statistical models, they are also known as the simple statistical models. Now, see, as far as statistical models are concerned, statistical models are developed using long-term average values over a long period between two or more variables. Once again, I would like to tell you, statistical models are developed using long term. Say for example, rainfall, 30 years of rainfall, temperature, 30 years of maximum and minimum temperature are taken. Their average values are taken over a long period between two, and then how yield is influenced by either rainfall or temperature or both. Statistical models will give an excellent answer. Statistical functions, like linear, curvy, linear, multiple regressions, orthogonal polynomials, depending upon the number of variables, are developed between two or more variables. Their variability and significance at what level, 1% or 5%, okay? Variability and significance are tested using rigorous procedures, and ultimately a regression function is finalized. So regression function finally gives us the output what we require. Now, see, empirical and empirical statistical or simple statistical models are basically divided into two: trends models, agrometeorological models. Trends models are also known as simple single variable linear models. But however, what exactly is the trends model? I would like to impress upon you. A trends model is yield or other parameters are related with time. Yield or other parameters are related with time. Time is x-axis, yield is y-axis. Now, see, the model represents the technological advancement and can be expressed as y is equal to a plus bx. What exactly is the meaning of technological aspect? Here you can see that, so trends models are like this. Trends models are y is equal to a plus bx, where y is equal to yield or any parameter. You wanted yield, or you wanted LAI, or you wanted dry matter production, good. A constant, that is the interception we call it as. B is the slope. X is the, of course, independent variable. What is the independent variable? That is the time. Okay. Now, see, let us see the agrometeorological models are divided into two: linear and non-linear. Now, so what is a linear model? Very interesting. A linear model looks like this. It is a single variable or multiple variable. Here is the time, okay, days or hours. Here is the dry matter. Now, y is equal to a plus bx. That is the simple linear like trends. So, y is equal to, okay, this is how. What is the slope of x? This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Y is the slope here as far as the linear or the linear single variable is concerned. Now, you see, agrometeorological models, these are the so trends and agrometeorological models are divided into linear and non-linear. Now, see, what is the linear model? Y is equal to a plus bx. Now, these models, okay, have these linear models show straight relationship between crop entity. What is the crop entity? Maybe yield, maybe LAI, leaf area index, or XYZ. Okay. Now, crop entity and independent variables. So these are two types, as I said, linear and non-linear. Agrometeorological are linear and non-linear. Linear is simply trends. I am not going to repeat once again. So what is the multi-variable? What is the multi-variable? These models use two or more independent weather variables and can be represented by y is equal. So multi-variable. So these can be represented by y is equal to a plus bx1 plus cx2, like that, mxn. Now, where a, b, c and n are slope coefficients, x1, x2, xn are independent variables as far as multi-variable in linear is concerned. Multi-variable in linear is concerned. Y is equal to a plus bx1 plus c x2 n xn. Okay, that is what I would like to just enlighten you on. Now finally let us go to a very interesting one, non-linear. Non-linear is divided again quadratic and exponential. So what is quadratic? Quadratic equations use only one independent variable. The dependent variable first increases with increasing independent variables, and after certain point decrease. It is something like a sigmoid curve, the growth curve. Okay, that's a quadratic. Of course, exponential also. What is exponential? The dependent variables increases slowly during the first stage and then tries to increase sharply in a later stage when a relationship is positive. When it shows a negative trend when the relationship is negative. When the relationship is negative. So this is what I would like to share with you. To sum it up, statistical, simple statistical models, empirical statistical models, the trends, agreement linear, single, multiple, non-linear, quadratic and exponential. This is the advanced one. Thank you very much for your patience here.